Can you tell us
programs.
about the subconscious mind,
Yeah.
as we call it? What does that mean? And why is it important to recognize that we have a subconscious mind?
I think many people are a little confused between the conscious mind and the subconscious mind, and then they hear the
Yes.
unconscious mind.
Yes.
So I kind of like to call it the subconscious mind. So that the conscious mind is your logical thinking. When we're adults, I call it your adult logical thinking. It's your decision making, how you analyze, your willpower, how you use reasoning skills, but it's just a tiny, tiny percentage of your mind, maybe about 10% of your mind,
What?
and that's it. So what we're using right now to
Only
communicate this,
10%?
it's just 10%. What people are listening with is 10% of their mind.
So when they say that you only use 2% of your brain,
That's your whole brain. So that's
with the
all the different
subconscious
parts
and
of
the
the brain.
unconscious included?
Yeah, so that is the communication. So your consciousness, when you're conscious, you're aware, right?
Mhm.
You're awake. You have different parts of the brain working for you, the limbic system, everything,
Mhm.
and your nervous system is in charge with all of that. But your conscious mind is your thought process. It's how
Mhm.
you're thinking now. But we call the subconscious mind your programs. It's about 90% of your total
Which is
mind
your
power.
memory? Is that what you
It's your
mean?
memory, it's your
Oh
beliefs.
my
If
goodness.
we have, like your computer, it's your programs in the computer. Your cell phone, it's all of the apps on your cell phone. Those are your programs. So from the second that you were born, what you see, what you hear, what you feel, what you taste, what you smell, all senses, all
Mindfulness,
experiences, yes,
right?
they all get logged. So
Wow.
they're logged in your subconscious mind.
Mhm.
And your brain creates neural pathways.
Mhm.
And those neural pathways are firing and wiring messages and signals. So your subconscious is your storage unit. Some people got storage units out there. They put all their stuff in there, but it's always running in the background. People, when they ask me what the unconscious mind is, then I can go a little bit deeper and say the unconscious could be the collective unconscious. That could be more of the energy, or if you want to go into the spiritual side of that, that's the deepest, deepest level to where it's just so automatic.
Mhm.
It's who we are, the core of who we are.
Mm.
And, but it's our subconscious mind, to tell you the truth, that's running the show. So you may think you want certain things in your life. You may say, I want to have this.
Yes.
But if your conscious mind says, I want to be healthy, I want to reduce my weight, right? I want to exercise, I want
Yeah.
to, increase my confidence. You have that thought process, that 10% saying, yes, this is what I want to do. I
Mhm.
know I can do this. But your subconscious mind has to look at that thought that comes in,
Mhm.
and it then needs to match up your programs. And it needs to say, have we ever had this before? Have we had that type of relationship before? Have we had this amount of money before? Have we been at that desired weight before? Have we felt that healthy before? And if
Wow.
you have too much in your subconscious programming that's negative, or that's saying, my gosh, we've weighed this amount for 30 years. Why do you want to get rid of it now? Or you've never been in a good relationship, or you've never had a decent job or that amount of money. So your subconscious, its main purpose is to protect you.
Is it?
It's protecting because it's going to protect what you programmed it for, right? So we have our computers. What's a virus in the computer?
Damage. It
Damage,
causes
and
damage.
damages your programs, right? So we don't
Yes.
want to, we have all these virus blockers and defenders and so forth that protect our computer from these viruses and from anybody to hack our programs. Well, that's what your subconscious mind is for. Because once it learns the information, it says, now I have this program, I'm going to keep it safe. I'm not going to change it unless there's something else that's coming in that's going to be more powerful than this. And it has to be with a repetition. So everything in your mind is called the law of repetition and the law of association. So when you're going to start manifesting things,
Mhm.
you need to keep these two laws in mind. Because if you just think, oh, I want that brand new red, Corvette, and you just think about it one time, one day, your subconscious mind is going to say, well, that was cute. We're going to get rid of that because you've not been consistent with that thought. You've never
Wow.
had a brand new shiny red Corvette. You don't even know what that is to drive that, so it will kick it out.
So then how do we work on our subconscious mind to recognize these things? Because you're absolutely right. Sometimes discipline has never been practiced,
Mhm.
routine has never been articulated, or the thought is there, but action has never been there. So then how do we get our subconscious mind to help us?
I really wish that as children or even as teenagers, we are taught about the mind and how the mind works. If I would have known about the conscious and the subconscious mind a long time ago, it could have changed so many aspects in my life
Really?
and really so many fears. So if you want this to start happening, you actually need to go into what we call a state of hypnosis.
Oh, so hypnosis is manifestation as well?
It is. That's exactly what it is. So if
Wow.
I was to break down hypnosis,
Mhm.
because that's kind of a scary word to people.
Yeah, people think it's
Oh, let me
like,
get the little watch, right?
yes, I'm sleepwalking and saying things,
I'm gonna
which
cluck
I
like a
learned in my
chicken, bark like a
master's program.
dog,
Yeah. Oh,
right?
I learned in my therapy school that's not what it's actually portrayed. It's
No, yeah.
opposite.
So the word hypnosis, it's just a Greek word. It means a sleep-like state.
Mhm.
So that's what the word actually means. But if I was to take that word hypnosis and you get rid of everything you've seen in TV and movies, and you take that word and you just put it aside, it just means a state of suggestibility.